Okay, so once again, good day everyone. So our topic for today is e-commerce, digital market goods. So after this chapter, we will be able to answer the following questions. So what are the unique features of e-commerce, digital markets, and digital goods? What are the principal e-commerce business and revenue models? How has e-commerce transformed marketing? How has e-commerce affected business-to-business transaction? What is the role of mobile commerce in business, and what are the most important or mobile commerce applications? And what issue must address when building an e-commerce website? This is very important. Of course, everybody purchase the web, or everybody purchase music over the web or stream a movie. So have you ever used the web to search for information about your sneakers before you bought them in a retail store? So if so, you participated in e-commerce. No? In 2010, 133 million adult bought something online, as did millions of others worldwide. And although most purchases still take place through traditional channels, e-commerce continue to grow rapidly and to transform the way many companies do business. So in 2010, e-commerce represent about 6% of all retail sales in the US and is growing 12% annually. Okay, so e-commerce refers to the use of an internet and a web to transact business. So more formally, e-commerce is about digitally enabled commercial transaction between and among organizations and individuals. So for the most part, this means transactions that occur over the internet in the web. So commercial transaction involve the exchange of value across organizational or individual boundaries in return to the product and services. Okay, to give us more details about the topic, let us all welcome our presenter.
Yes, hello, good morning. I am Josh Nimbalatibat with my partner, Hannah Valdez. E-commerce, digital markets, digital goods. Let us first know what commerce is. Commerce is a division of trade or production which deals with the exchange of goods and services from producer to final consumer. It consists of trading something economic value, such as goods, services, information, or money. But if we talk about e-commerce, it's different because it is now using technology in trading, which e-commerce, also known as electronic commerce or internet commerce, because buying and selling is via internet. This business and transaction occur either business to business, business to consumer, consumer to consumer. Unique features of internet and web as a commercial medium. Ubiquity reduces transaction costs. Costs of participating in market. Just open your Lazada or any online store, add to cart, and voila. Global reach. The technology reaches across national boundaries around Earth. Commerce enabled across cultural and national boundaries seamlessly and without modification. Richness supports video, audio, and text messages. Through this, consumer can experience much more detailed of information about the products. And now we can give a review or feedback or star. Information density. Large increases in information density. The total amount and quality of information available to all market participants. Well, information is king in today's world. Information density in e-commerce markets make prices and costs more transparent. Many see price and cost transparency as a benefit to consumers. But many businesses do not want this form of information made public because limiting strategic initiatives and possible related advantages. Social technology. The technology promotes user content generation and social networking. Purchasing decisions are often influenced by review or other consumers towards the goods and services. Personalization or customization. Technology permits modification of messages or goods. Products and services can be customized to individual reference. Like if you want something big, you can choose the size you want, something like that. Next one is digital goods. Goods that can be delivered over digital network. For example, music track, video, books, or internet television, and etc. And the other topic will be presented by my partner, Hannah Valdez.
Hello, narinig po ba ako? Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
Share screen na po ako.
Okay.
Nakikita po?
Yes.
Okay, so good morning, everyone. Thank you, Justin, for that wonderful presentation. Okay, so this is my topic. Everything you need to know about e-commerce, but the digital marketing aspect. Okay, what is e-commerce digital marketing? It is the act of driving awareness and action towards a business. So e-commerce marketing is the process of creating awareness and promoting people to buy a product or service from a company that sells it online. So when there is an e-commerce marketing, of course, there are the marketers, which is the e-commerce marketers. The e-commerce marketers are the people that attracts visitors and enable online sales. They also can use social media, digital content, search engines, and email campaigns. Okay, e-commerce advertising. As mentioned in our definition above, okay, the meaning of this is by which you actually promote your products are included in e-commerce advertising. This is all about the methods of advertising. This advertising can be display ads, banner ads, or rich media ads in terms of online or e-commerce marketing and selling. The major point here is that e-commerce advertising is a highly successful tool to use in your e-commerce marketing strategy to target your product or service promotion. Next is the types of e-commerce marketing. The number one is the social media marketing. The social media marketing allows the marketers to connect and take part potential buyers where they are connected at LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and any other social media platforms like TikToks. Marketers can engage their audience with a solid social media strategy and the ability to offer interesting content like putting the product on their videos and posts so that the customers will be eager to buy it. Next is the content marketing. Content marketing is a marketing approach that involves developing and sharing relevant articles, videos, podcasts, and other media in order to attract, engage, and retain an audience. This strategy creates expertise, raises brand awareness, and keeps your company in the top of people's minds when they need to buy something or something that you sell. Next is influencer marketing. Influencer marketing is also a strategy for an individual status within your company to raise the company's overall profiles and reputation. Many influencers use their power to influence to start their own expertise or consultancies. Example of these are the well-known TikTokers such as Nicole Calawag promoting a brand named Brilliant Skin, etc. Email marketing. Email marketing is a form of marketing that can make the customers on your email list aware of the new products, discounts, and other services. It can also be a softer sell to educate your audience on the value of your brand and keep them engaged between purchases. In short, this is using marketing, but instead of using the other aspects like influencing, you are using your email to promote your product. The last aspect of the marketing types is the local marketing. Local marketing refers to any marketing practice that targets a specific community or area. Local marketing is most often employed by a small neighborhood or businesses to attract people in surrounding area. For example, the Changge, the mini cafe, or the mini store above your neighborhood. That's all for the types, and this is your e-commerce marketing tips for your marketing skills to be improved. Okay, number 1 is to use personalization. This is to personalize your products or outputs depending to your customers. This is important because each product must be showcased to your customers. Number 2 is to capitalize on user-generated content or UGC. Okay, this is about sharing your products every day, but in a different but interesting aspects, so that many of your customers will be interested in your product that you are trying to sell. Number 3 is to build a loyalty program. Giving incentives to your loyal customers might stimulate them to connect with your product more frequently. As well as the new buyers, they might be eager to avail your loyalty program, and that might be an advantage to you and your product. Number 4 is to invest in live chats. Customers can engage in one-on-one conversation and have their questions answered in real time, which is something people truly need to look for their questions to be answered right away. Number 5 is to cater to the shopping cart. This is also important because it stores product information. It's also a gateway for order, catalog, and customer management, and it renders the product data, categories, and site information for user displays. This can be an advantage to your customers because it also has a money-back guarantees, a clear and simple return policy, and superior delivery options. Last but not the least is to implement a responsive web design. So today, with so many people surfing the web from their phones, it's essential to offer a great mobile website experience so that the customer can view and maneuver the information about your product easily. For example, the use of their laptops, smartphones, iPad, or tablet. That's all my report about e-commerce digital marketing.
Okay, so both of you are done.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the e-commerce, of course, business and technology, no? The e-commerce has grown from a few advertisements on early web portals in 1995, no, to over 6% of all retail sales in 2010. An estimated of 255 billion US dollar, surpassing the mail order catalog business. So e-commerce is fascinating combinations of business model and new information technologies. Okay? So let's start with a basic understanding of the types of e-commerce now, and then describe e-commerce business and revenue models. Now, the types of e-commerce, of course, we have the business to consumer. We have the business to business, or the B2B, and we have consumer to consumer. The e-commerce business models, no, changes in the economic of information described earlier, no, have created the conditions for entirely new business models to appear while destroying older business models. No? There are some discussions describe some of the most important internet business models that have emerged. All in one way or another, use the internet to add extra value to existing products in services or to provide the foundation for new products and services. I think you're familiar with Google, Bing, Yahoo, MSN, and AOL. Offer powerful web search tools as well as integrated package of content and services such as news, emails, instant messaging, maps, calendars, shopping, music downloads, video streaming, and more, all in one place. Now, initially, portals were primarily gateways to the internet. And today, however, the portal business model provides a destination site where users start their web searching and linger to read news, find entertainment, and meet other people, and be exposed to advertising. The portals generate revenue primarily by attracting very large audiences, charging advertisers for ad placement, collecting referral fees for steering customers to other sites, and charging for premium services. A while ago, I'll give you a questions that we could able to understand right after this topic. But prior to that, I just want to give some additional inputs about the mobile digital platform and mobile e-commerce. Walk down the street in many major metropolitan area and count how many people are picking away at their iPhones or Blackberries. Ride the trains, fly the planes, and you'll see your fellow travelers reading an online newspaper, watching a video on their phone, watching TikToks, no, YouTubes, posting in an Instagram or even tweet, no, in a Twitter, or reading a novel on their Kindle. In 5 years, the majority of internet users in US will rely on mobile devices as their primary device for accessing the internet. That is m-commerce or mobile commerce has taken up. Okay? So the main areas of growth in mobile e-commerce are location-based services, about $215 million US in revenue. Software application sales of stores such as iTunes, entertainment downloads of ringtones, music video, and TV shows. Mobile display advertising, direct shopping services such as Slipster, Shopee, Lazada, and of course, an ebook sales. That is amounting $338 million US alone in 2010. Excuse. Okay, so maybe somebody are asking about the website budgets. No? Simple website can be built and hosted with a first year cost of $5,000 or less. The website of large firms with high level of interactivity and linkage to corporate system cost several million dollars as years to create and operate. For instance, no, as an example, no, September 2006, Bluefly, which sell discounted women's and men's designer clothes online, embark on the process of developing an improved version of its website based on software from Art Technology Group. It launched the new site in August 2008. To date, it has invested over $5.3 million in connection with the redevelopment of the website. Okay, so it is very important actually, because the components for a website budget, of course, the system maintenance, that is 35%. The content design and development, that is 15%. The hardware, that is 10%. Software, 8%. Telecommunication, that is 10%. And 22% for system development. Okay? A while ago, before we start, I chose I think 5 or 6 questions. Number one is, what are the unique features of e-commerce, digital markets, and digital goods? E-commerce involves digital-enabled commercial transaction between and among organizations and individuals. Unique features of e-commerce technology include ubiquity, global reach, universal technology standards, richness, interactivity, information density, capabilities for personalization and customizations, and social technology. Digital markets are said to be more transparent than traditional markets, with reduced information asymmetry, search costs, transaction costs, and menu costs, along with the ability to change price dynamically based on the market conditions. Digital goods such as music, video, software, and books can be delivered over a digital network. Once a digital product has been produced, the cost of delivering that product digitally is extremely low. Number 2 is, what are the principal e-commerce business and revenue models? E-commerce business models are e-tailers, transaction brokers, market creators, content providers, community providers, service providers, and portals. The principal e-commerce revenue models are advertising, sales, subscriptions, premium, transaction fee, and affiliate. Question number 3, how has e-commerce transformed marketing? The internet provides marketers with new ways of identifying and communicating with millions of potential customers at costs far lower than traditional media. Crowdsourcing, utilizing the wisdom of crowds, helps companies learn from customers in order to improve product offerings and increase customer value. Behavioral targeting techniques increase the effectiveness of banner, rich media, and video ads. So, how has e-commerce affected business-to-business transaction? B2B e-commerce generates efficiencies by enabling companies to locate suppliers, solicit bids, place orders, and track shipments in transit electronically. Net marketplaces provide a single digital marketplace for many buyers and sellers. Private industrial networks link a firm with its suppliers and other strategic business partners to develop highly efficient and responsive supply chains. So, what is the role of mobile commerce in business, and what are the most important mobile commerce or e-commerce application, m-commerce applications? The mobile commerce or m-commerce is especially well suited for location-based applications, such as finding local hotels and restaurants, monitoring local traffic and weather, and providing personalized location-based marketing. Mobile phones and handheld are being used for mobile bill payment, banking, security trading, transportation schedule updates, and even download of digital content such as music, games, and video clips. Mobile commerce or m-commerce requires wireless portals and special digital payment systems that can handle micropayments. Number 6 question, what issues must be addressed when building an e-commerce website? Building a successful e-commerce site requires a clear understanding of business objectives to be achieved by the site and selection of the right technology to achieve those objectives. Again, e-commerce sites can be built and hosted in-house or partially or fully outsourced to external service providers. And I think that's it for this lesson. And for the presenter, thank you and good morning.